This morning, we are getting a better look at the Broncos 2025 schedule, which does include 4 nationally televised games and opens against the Titans on September 7th.
Our Broncos insider Mike Klis is joining us from the Klis Cave this morning to share his take on the schedule. Good morning.
Good morning. How you guys doing?
We're so great. We're excited for the season. So, Mike, the Broncos open up against the #1 pick, Cam Ward, and the Titans. What are your thoughts about game 1?
Got to win it because the schedule gets really tough right after that. They play 4 of their next 5 games on the road. Some tough opponents in there at the Los Angeles Chargers. They travel across the pond to London. Jets aren't a tough team, but still it's a challenging trip. You got the Cincinnati Bengals at home there, the Philadelphia Eagles. So you got to win that first game against a bad team to go 1-0. The Broncos haven't started the season 1-0 since Fangio in 2021. So time to get off to a good start.
Absolutely, we'll say so, Mike. Now, another game that really stood out to us on this schedule that a lot of people are waiting to see is the Broncos against the Commanders. It's happening November 30th. You got 2 of the best rookie QBs from last year, Jaden Daniels versus Bo Nix. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, 2024 rookie showdown right there. Jaden Daniels was the rookie of the year. Bo Nix was second in almost all the passing categories. He got his team to the playoffs. Jaden Daniels got the Washington team to the Final Four, to the NFC Championship game. But yes, that's coming right after a bye for the Broncos, so they should be in good shape on November 30th, game in the nation's capital. You know, hopefully for Bronco fans, that game means a lot as far as the playoff race because it's fairly late in the season.
Mike, so they have the 15th hardest schedule according to ESPN. Where do you see them finishing?
The Broncos, you know, I think there's not really a gauntlet. You know, last year they had 2 gauntlets. One, they played the Ravens and the Chiefs back-to-back. They lost both of those games. And then late in the season, they had 3 real tough games where they played at the Chargers, at the Bengals, lost both of those. And then they finished against the Chiefs. They were lucky the Chiefs had already clinched #1 seed, didn't play anybody. So there's no real big stretches like that. But still, I think it's going to be a tougher schedule because the Raiders are going to be better. They don't play the NFC South. Last year, against the NFC South, which is teams like New Orleans, you know, they went 4-0 against those teams and won by an average of 22 points. Not that easy this year. So, but still, the Broncos were 10-7 last year. They had a lot of offseason additions, Hufanga, Ingram, Greenlaw. You got a nice rookie class with Barron and R.J. Harvey. He's the guy to watch when the Broncos get to the preseason here on 9 News, starting with the San Francisco 49ers. R.J. Harvey, the new running back, is who Broncos country is going to watch during the preseason. They're 10-7 last year. The goal is to go 11-6, 12-5 this year.
Mike, I want to ask you were mentioning those preseason games, which again, you're going to be able to watch here on 9 News, but we also saw 4 nationally televised games on this schedule. What does that say that they really think about the Broncos after last season? Because we've seen Broncos games get flexed from primetime before.
Yeah, and last year I think the only primetime game on the original schedule as it came out was a Thursday night game. So what the networks are saying is that Bo Nix is ready for prime time. If you look at the games there, Joe Burrow, it's Bo Nix against Joe Burrow. We talked about Bo Nix against Jaden Daniels. So he's ready. Then you got Patrick Mahomes on Christmas Day. Geno Smith, maybe not an elite quarterback, but he's been pretty good against the Broncos when he was in Seattle the last couple of years. So it's about the excitement over Bo Nix, see if he can make another step up. And with Sean Payton, they think this team has a good chance to be a contender. The max you can have is 5 primetime games. So the networks want to see just a little bit more from the Broncos before they go all in on them. But still, they have a lot of belief in them and a lot of belief in Bo Nix.
Yeah, 4 is not bad, and a trip to London is going to be pretty fun.
That's right, exactly.
It's a big season ahead. Mike, thank you so much.